First of all, we have to be sure of what our own provision in the Constitution says. It's that saying, as you said, that the rights enumerated in the Constitution are not exhaustive. But there's room for the recognition of rights which are feasible in a democratic system and also enhance the freedom and dignity of individuals. Now, I cannot see, in all due respect, how the right of a man to marry another man is a human right, enhancing the freedom and dignity of a man. So my question, my answer to that is that certain societies may have that concept, but we should not blindly follow the determination of what is right on a human right. Must take cognizance of our society. Now, on this issue of controversy, it is my view that when it comes to marrying people of the same sex, there's virtual consensus, not virtual consensus, there's real consensus. Obviously, the religious leaders and certain members who are very much opposed to that, but so are, the learned professors who have raised the question of human rights for LGBT and so forth. I mean, I know that Professor Kwesi Prempeh and Professor Techuemenu, who have spoken on these things, do not advocate same-sex marriage. So this is one area where we have a consensus. The issue is whether homosexuality should be criminalized. Again, I look at my own experience. When I went to England as a law student in 1953, homosexuality was a crime. And then, of course, it was decriminalized. Now, we have, on the laws of Ghana, Dean will know other laws, an offense which is carnal knowledge, unnatural carnal knowledge or something. Yes, which has been interpreted by lawyers as referring to homosexuality. Now, I want to ask every social scientist, every lawyer, every criminologist, how many people have been prosecuted under that law? None that I know of. If anybody knows, can tell me. And if you then sort of criminalize it, or rather expand it, as is envisaged under this law and all the rest, what does criminalization mean? It means that the IGP will have to set up a special task force or a special department to investigate and prosecute people who are alleged to be in this kind of relationship. This is a realistic thing. Look at the problems that we encounter even in prosecuting ordinary crimes, and look at the incidence of defiling of young people, teenage pregnancy. All these things are there. I haven't seen any major campaign to criminalize this. Well, they are criminalized, certainly in terms of the crime. Yes, yeah, they are criminalized. But the question is, these are there. They are really live in our societies, and these are the ones that we have been. Sometimes I feel that the debate on homosexuality is really an extension of a foreign debate here. Many of the churches have their headquarters allowing this, and they are attempting to sort of extend it to their subsidiaries or affiliates overseas, and there's strong objection to that. I can understand. But let us consider the actual process of criminalization and the effect of criminalization. it is my humble view that if we have not been able to prosecute anybody for that crime, you know, as you mentioned, that is, what is the term?
Unnatural carnal knowledge. Unnatural carnal knowledge.
Natural carnal knowledge, yes. Yeah. Then really it's a waste of our effort and so forth.
Resources, very well.
That's right.
Well, most grateful, Nana. Before I yield